Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Steins Gate 0, which is on episode 3. Now, I am just going to be really honest with you. Throughout this episode, it looked pretty simple and it was very relaxing. It's just with the exception towards the end, which starts to bring back certain, how am I supposed to say it? Trauma. So if anything else, let's go. Throughout 90% of the episode, it's just like Okabe or Okarin is just like I'm hanging out with Amadeus Kurisu in a certain sense, showing her around. And apparently we get to know that since this is an AI or artificial intelligence, she is not going to forget anything of what he said to her or show her around, etc. While we have Mayuri-chan and her friends along with the others are just planning out a Christmas party with having to have Suzuya come along. And of course things kind of gotten really tense here and there to try to get Suzuya to come due to the fact that she has something else to handle. And of course anything else to try to take care of. Because we all know why Suzuya is still there and why she wants to avoid certain aspects of her mother. It's already said throughout. It's already shown throughout the point up to this point of episode 3. Those guys who played the game may have an idea what I'm talking about, which I hope you do. Even though I'm just giving out a simple, vague summary. Aside from that, we have to it that, of course, Okabe does meet up with that American guy and Maho-chan or something. Yeah, Maho-chan, Hyojo. And we have to it that Okabe invites him to his Christmas party, which they all have some fun, and he tricked Suzuya to come along. But apparently, Suzuya, on the other hand, thought her mother might be some kind of dangerous intruder, but that was not the case. She was just tricked to come anyway. So we had to it that they managed to have Suzuya to come, and they've been enjoying the party. Okarin, on the other hand, was just being called by Amadeus Kurisu, and they end up having a little small talk here and there. And of course, Mayuri-chan did hear maybe a little bit in the background over there, which is to a little surprise, to a little shock surprise here and there. And of course, Maho was concerned about this when Mayuri-chan went to go check on him, and we have to that I think after Mayuri-chan was eavesdropping a bit, she left maybe in a state of shock or maybe sadness. While Maho-chan takes Okabe's phone and shuts off the app, we have to it that Maho-chan explains to Okabe, I'm going to say, I told you once, I'm going to tell you again. This thing is easily to delude you. This is not Makise Kurisu. She is dead. She is nothing more than an AI configuration of what she has of her persona, from her brains, etc. And Okabe ends up breaking down and ends up having these terrible nostalgia moments or flashbacks about his friend being killed here and there, all the way to the point where to present time. And right now, Okabe just screams in total mental agony, apparently, and the credits ends up rolling. So it looks like to me Okabe got his very bad nostalgia, very ugly trauma nostalgia back, and that is not a good thing. I do not know how that's going to play out, but it's not going to be very pretty from here on out, because we all know Okabe, that's if, and I hope you guys did watch this first season of Steins Gate, or the original Steins Gate back in many, many years ago, that Okabe himself was not really having a great time in his life during that time. And now it's all coming back to him, and it's starting to bite him in the butt, much agonizing than before. And of course, there is one scene I forgot to mention, and I think this involves Suzuya talking to some red-haired child, possibly, maybe that of someone that I think we may see in the future. And of course, I think that was before, on the opening of the credits here and there, so things are not gonna be a little good from here on out. So it looks like Okabe is easily being deluded by this AI thing. Honestly, if I was in his place, I would be thinking, this thing is nothing more than artificial intelligence talking to you, dude. Nothing more, nothing less. It's torment. And I just think of but you know, I've been thinking in my mind here and there, like, if I was in his shoes, what would I do and what would I say and think? It's hard to even think about it, but dude, like I said, just an artificial intelligence made by like two people, which could bring disastrous results later. But that's something else to be talked about another time. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm off as over, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.